Yajnanam Japa Yagnosmi. Among the yajnas, yajna, sacrifice. I am Japa Yagna. Japa is repeating the Lord's name with a mala, with a rosary. It's called Japa Yagna, which is a thing which anybody can do. And it is very effective. The Lord's name you have chosen the name of the Lord, the deity whom you adore, the Lord of your heart. Hail Jesus, hail Jesus. A Christian need not say Hare Krishna, because you have no concept of what Krishna is. Even Hindus have not got it, then how can they? Hail Jesus is as efficient and effective as Hare Krishna. Krishna or Shiva or Devi or whatever that you are. Say Mary. Hail Mary. Now one word. And the word has got your association of divine thoughts. Therefore, in the love, the mind goes to that altar. And your mind is continuously chanting. That the mind is chanting, you must be aware of. Don't be mechanically Ram Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama. Kaun hai Ram Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama? Kahan ja rahe? Where are you going? Ram Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama. Did you lock the door? Ram Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama. Waste of time. Japa Yagna is an attempt of the intellect continuously contemplating upon Him, and lest the intellect run away into dissimilar thought currents, the mind is whispering to the intellect that we are doing it on Him. And that's association of ideas. It's called the Japa Yagna. It is generally done with a rosary, so that the chanting of the mantra in you repeated in the mind, not by the mouth. And each time you chant, you turn one bead. Thus turning the bead and chanting the mantra becomes synchronized. Synchronized like the pedals of a bicycle. When the left pedal is going up, the right pedal is coming down. If the right pedal is not coming down, the left pedal is not going up. Your attention is no doubt in the chanting. But in spite of your attention, mind has got the powerful capacity to distract itself by association of ideas. Whenever the mind starts thinking of other things other than Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram, since this turning the bead is not tuned up to anything other than Sri Ram, when the mind has started thinking of other things, the mala stops. When the mala stops, you are physically informed. Hey, I stopped my chanting, Sri Ram. Then you drop that wonderful idea that you had in the mind. That's slowly teaching. Of all the various yogas, this is the easiest and the elementary, but it has got very effective, and therefore the teacher says, of all the yajnas, Japa Yagna is me. Devarshinam cha Narada. Bhagavad himself says, among the Devarshis, the great saints and sages of the heavens, I am Narada. Narada is a character which we find in the Vedas, in the Puranas. He is a personality and not a person. He is an institution, not an individual. And his job is to come into the world and gather more and more people's mind to turn towards the Lord. He does missionary work. He is not a Mahapurush or a Rishi who is sitting in the caves of the Himalayas enjoying the realization, but one who is working in the society, spreading his message, converting people to live the nobler life. Krishna himself being such a person of dynamic activities, not a passive realization. After having realized the truth, he was sweating all the time, all through his life, and therefore Krishna has got a greater admiration. And in the Gita also you will find later on, he says, there is not merely a realization, but those who are realized and sing the glory of me and spread it in the world, such people are dearer to me. So here, of all the rishis, or the Deva rishis, the noblest is Narada, that is me. Siddhanam Kapilo Muni. Siddhanam, of all the Siddha Purushas, great people, I am Kapila Muni. That word Muni, Manana Shilavan Muni. Muni is not an individual who has got beards and hair and then a bony carcass and never eats anything and sits under a tree. This is the picturization of a Muni in our Puranas. So a Hindu in that Hindu tradition, he immediately jumps at the understanding that Muni is the one who sits on the tree. A great thinker. Among the thinkers, I am Kapila. Kapila is the author of the Sankhya philosophy. Of the 6 schools of philosophy in Hinduism, Sankhya philosophy, the most logical, highly intellectual, and there is a method of analysis by which they come to the conclusion. This Sankhya philosophy is the main bulwark upon which the Gita stands. Gita is implicitly following the conclusions arrived at by the Sankhya philosophy, and therefore among the thinkers I consider myself to be Kapila. Kapila Rishi is the one who is the greatest thinker. He was living in Siddhabadi with his mother. That is where Chinmaya Mission has got his great ashram. Never mind. Of all the great thinkers, I am Kapila, meaning I am the noblest, the highest, the subtlest.